Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the New Orleans Pelicans. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Tracy McGrady. Olajuwon is out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Drexler, and it's Harden in at the 1. Now, here is Harden. He kicks to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Here's New Orleans. Paul passes to Davis. Kicks it to Davis. Back to Davis. Over McGrady. And it's Davis missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harden surveying the D. And it's McGrady that time on the assist from Harden.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Drexler. Top of the key. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon. And Davis sends it back. Paul outside. Over Harden. Paul finds Davis. Good D by Olajuwon.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Now here's Paul. To end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Chris Paul. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
He's a proven winner. I mean, it's easy to appreciate the skill set of Paul, a masterful shooter and a clever defender.
And so he hits both.
So his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's McGrady. Offline with his 3. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 6-point game. Paul passes to West. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Seeing the floor well. Paul is fantastic at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Davis against McGrady. It's stolen by Davis. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Houston.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Harden against Paul. Harden the pass to Malone. Inside. Fader on the way. Olajuwon's shot is good.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Here's Davis. It's stolen by McGrady. To the middle. Here's Malone. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Mashburn. Back to Paul. Davis has the open look. Nice shot from the wing.
I like how Paul is always looking to dish the ball. I mean, he has a pass-first mentality.
Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Davis against McGrady. He dishes it to Olajuwon. Here's Malone and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Davis against McGrady. A floater. It's deflected. Paul against Harden. Over Paul. At the tip.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Paul finds Davis. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Paul. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You got to know, this is where Paul loves to score, confident from medium range.
Harden up top, defended by Paul. Count it.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing here by 8. Here's Mashburn, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Paul against Harden. The pass to McGrady. Bangs home the trifecta. McGrady's got 9. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to West. Davis surveying the floor. Back to West. West. And it's Malone with the rebound. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
Yeah, and that's going to require great communication. Guys have to talk to one another to avoid breakdowns.
Rockets leading by 10. Now Harden passes it to Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler on the wing. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And Harden with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now here's Paul. Shot to stop the run. Here's West. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Malone. And slammed in by Malone.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Count it, good.
The ingenious mind of Paul, superb is sizing up the defense. I mean, he's taking what they can give him.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Paul. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
McGrady against Davis. Unloads from 13. That one wide left. Pelicans trail by 10. Paul outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to McGrady. Back to Harden. Over Paul. It's rebounded by New Orleans. High post, Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Davis taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 9. There's the pass to Malone. Over Williamson. Another miss by Houston.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's Malone. He has 6. Outside, Davis. Pass to Williamson. Cousins trying to free himself up. And there's Williamson on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called, the Rockets.
The thing's not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Ingram, he's checked in for Baron Davis. And a switch here also for Houston. Hayes, he's checked in for Moses Malone. If he passes to Francis. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought, Cousins pulls it in. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 7-point differential. And he gets it back. And it's Williamson missing.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
There's just so much Murphy can do with the ball in his hands. He can score himself when he has to, but finding an open teammate like that is always his first priority.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8, and it's good. 2 points.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Murphy against Paul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Ball's checked in for New Orleans. And so Murphy hits them both. Pelicans trail by 9. Passes it to Cousins. Pass to Ingram. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Here's Tomjanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Yao kicks to Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Francis. That one off the back iron and out. Ingram passes to Cousins. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Shoots from 12. Stolen by Ball. Takes the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murphy can't hit.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And here we go. Tomjanovich passes to Hayes. So here's Murphy. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Ingram with the steal. And so the first quarter's in the books. Rockets ahead. They're up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 4. They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Zion Williamson is out there with Ingram. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock is at 3. Here's Ball. That one misses. Good work defensively by Yao. Here's Tomjanovich. He's covered by Ball. Murphy with the ball. Over Holiday. And the basket by Murphy. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumper.
Ball with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murphy passes to Tomjanovich. He kicks it to Yao. All alone. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Tomjanovich has got his first points of the game. Holiday attacking, banked in off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rockets leading by 4. Murphy with the ball, now guarded by Ingram. Rejected by Ingram.
7'3" wingspan. Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
And it's Williamson missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Cousins dishes to Ingram. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Baseline try. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Houston with it. Francis passes to Murphy. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they've repeatedly rolled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Let's go, fans! I can't hear you. The loudest section is...
Some changes for New Orleans. Randall's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Wesley in for Ingram. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 8-point game. Holiday looking over the floor. Back to Cousins. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith dishes the ball. Back to Smith. With some arc. Sampson, the pass to Hayes. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ball against Ball. Now the pass to West. At the elbow, it's Cousins.
Houston, 5.
So both teams making some changes here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Rockets.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Ball with a wide open look. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Houston leading by 10. A shot by Paul, no good. Here's New Orleans. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Olajuwon. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Drexler outside. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to.
Passes it to Davis. Here's Wesley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ball, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some nice shots. Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Count that one for Mashburn.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by New Orleans. Paul passes to Olajuwon. Back to Paul from the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Olajuwon's got 4 points this quarter.
and I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Wesley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Wesley's got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans. Now here's Paul. Shoots over Ball. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now here's Ball. Right side Davis. Shoots over Olajuwon. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Ball against Paul. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Smith. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Drives to the hoop. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Inside. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope he can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
The shot's good from Smith.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Right side Davis. Shoots over Olajuwon. And Davis can't get it to go.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Randall with the block.
And you want more of this. When Randall makes an effort on defense, he's capable of blocking shots.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 7. Randall left side. Lays it up off the glass. Randall's got his first points in this one.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
To the middle. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
You don't lead the league in assists a bunch of times like Paul has unless you perfected the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
New Orleans making some changes here. West is checked in for Julius Randle. Davis comes in for Wesley. And Paul subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here is Davis. No points in the game yet for him. West can't hit. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. 17-point lead, their biggest.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Here's Mashburn. Davis, the pass to West. He feeds it to Paul. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Houston leading by 17. Down low, here's Malone, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Houston making a switch here. Yao's checked back in.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Pass to Davis. Yao with the block.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Now here's Davis. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Drexler. And here's Harden for three. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Paul outside. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Drexler. Hits the jumper in space. Drexler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Davis finds Davis. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. West passes to Mashburn. They need this, and he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
Outside, Davis. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
McGrady against Davis. Now, here is McGrady. He's covered closely. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ashburn's got 11.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Yao. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Paul looking around. The pass to Mashburn. Launches a three. That shot missing.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
And so it's Houston cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what do you think about the Rockets?
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebound. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outmanning them. And their team is playing great.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Pelicans?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Harden, Moses Malone out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Drexler in at the free throw.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
The Pelicans have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's appointment viewing only.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. From the top of the key, Houston with a new 14.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
Harden against Paul. Right side Davis shoots over Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Davis against McGrady. Pass to Mashburn. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. 5 on the clock. Davis. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Offensive rebound. Olajuwon, good. Olajuwon's got 18 points in the game.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Pass to Mashburn. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that one is good.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Houston leading by 22. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Olajuwon's got 20 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's McGrady. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Ball against Olajuwon. Davis, the pass to Mashburn. Malone with the block. And he's able to get it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mashburn. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Drexler. In the corner, Harden. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Goes back up. Malone's shot, good. 15 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's going to force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Mashburn, the pass to Paul. Outside, Davis. And the Pelicans miss again.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Drexler, no good. Drexler's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Mashburn. West trying to free himself up. No good again that time. High arcing shot, and Harden lays it in. Harden's got 8 points.
And the floater from Harden, that beautiful raindrop, teardrop, rainbow is just exceptional. No way the D can contest that in time. You cannot jump higher than that ball.
Now here's Davis. High post, Davis. Clock at 6. Paul with the 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here is Davis following the score by Houston. And here is Davis. Poke loose. Now Drexler. Dishes it to McGrady. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Malone lays it up off the glass. Malone's got 6 in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal to prove it.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis over Paul. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
And the Pelicans with the possession. Paul outside. Here's the floater, and he gets it back. Davis kicks it to West. Shoots over Malone. They shoot again. Here's Davis. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
The pass to Harden. And there's the drive, and it's sent back by West. And they're on the break. Here's Mashburn. Hits from the high post. Mashburn's got 13.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And it's slammed in by Malone.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard.
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Mashburn. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 16th rebound on the night. McGrady passes to Malone. That one falls. Malone's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
On the wing, Davis. McGrady covering. And it's Davis missing. Davis against McGrady. Pass to Olajuwon. Now, here is Harden. The shot's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Davis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. McGrady passes to Harden. Drexler outside. Olajuwon drawing the double team. And here's Davis for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Davis has got 6.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Here's McGrady. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Malone's got 25 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
West can't hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Drexler, and Davis sends it back. They recover it. A nice shot by Olajuwon. And it's Paul with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Kicks it to Davis. Here he goes. There's the dish to Davis. West trying to free himself up, and it's Davis missing. To the middle, here's Drexler, and Drexler throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Down low, here's Paul, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. To the inside, here's Malone. Nice pass, led into the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 27.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Paul goes in, gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Still very athletic. I mean, Paul putting it on the deck and getting to his spots.
Malone left side, and the layup's good off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Right side, Davis. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Davis can't get it to go. McGrady against West. McGrady kicks to Harden. To the middle. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Buries the long-range jumper. McGrady's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Outside, Davis. .124 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. McGrady against Davis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Paul against McGrady. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 10. Olajuwon kicks to Harden. Off target with his 3.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And that one's good. McGrady.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Paul against Harden. Paul with the ball. He's got 16. Passes it to Davis. No good that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rockets ahead, running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Randall. Lonzo Ball out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Ingram in at the three, the small forward. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Houston with it. Here's Smith. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Smith. And here are the Pelicans. Ball, the pass to Cousins. Ingram right side. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
And so here is Houston. Pass to Tomjanovich. From deep. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Sampson's checked in.
Ralph Sampson.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And the pass to Cousins. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Stojakovic, the pass to Cousins. Over Francis. 9 feet out. Rockets with the rebound. This one for three. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And so here is New Orleans. Ball finds Ingram. Back to Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Cousins, the pass to Ingram. Back to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, give me Cousins setting screen in the pick and roll anytime because he makes that play run like a Swiss watch.
Here's Francis. Count that bucket.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Stojakovic. Cousins trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
Peja Stojakovic. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Stojakovic.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Smith feeling it out a bit, and Smith gets double teamed, passes it to Francis. Here's Tomjanovich. Shoots over Cousins. Kept alive by Houston.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Here's Ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Pass to Tomjanovich. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Rockets.
For the Rockets, Chris Paul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And so here is New Orleans. To the paint, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Here's Smith going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Ball up top, defended by Paul. Ingram passes to Cousins. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
His mid-range game shows how far Cousins has come. He's so much more than just an inside threat.
Here's Paul. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Back to Ball. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the layup.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Paul with the 3. Here's Hayes, and Paul with the block. Down low, here's Stojakovic. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. Tomjanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Hayes. From past the arc. And that one's good, Tomjanovich.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Wesley comes in for Ball. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. Wesley against Paul. He kicks it to Hayes. Here's Murphy. Good on the shot.
Murphy. The assist. Elvin Hayes.
And here is Wesley. Some solid D from Paul. And it's Houston's ball to the inside. The reverse. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Julius Randle.
And the focus Paul has on these shots takes his punishments and stays locked in on the rim. Crazy.
Now checked in for Hayes.
Chris Paul. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Paul.
You know, he's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time steal list. That's one thing I know about CP3.
Ingram right side. Here's Williamson. It's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Yao dishes to Murphy. Paul against Wesley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul's shot is off.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And it's Williamson missing. Rockets on offense. Paul outside. Kicks to Yao. Here's Murphy. Yao trying to break free. And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got 4 points this quarter.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Now against Randall to the paint. Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Well, this is your
personal
challenge
foul.
defensively. How do you
Second
stop
team
Williamson
foul.
without fouling?
At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
That free throw good from Williamson.
But looking at Williamson's size, I mean skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Drew Holiday's checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Williamson. Now here's Paul. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Driving to the basket. Shots good by Wesley.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough. And I think he realizes that.
Paul surveying the floor. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's Wesley. And he banks in the layup. Wesley's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Houston with it. Now Murphy. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Holiday. Williamson against Murphy. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Murphy on top, defended by Stojakovic, and the basket by Murphy.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Wesley against Paul. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Holiday, the pass to Randall. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Combo of strength and subtleness. Hard not to foul Randall.
2 shots.
Two shots.
He misses the free throw.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Murphy with the ball. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Randall finds Holiday. Williamson with it, covered by Hayes. To the middle. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Williamson.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
Murphy against
2
Wesley.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A floater. Murphy can't hit. Here's New Orleans. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Inside, Randall. Yao with the block. So here's Murphy. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's New Orleans with it. Holiday, the pass to West. No good from outside. Williamson against Murphy. There's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Passes it to West. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
And here's Murphy. Pass to Tomjanovich. Now Yao. And the pass to Tomjanovich. Kept alive. And here's Murphy. Here's Francis. Pass to Yao. 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
The kick out to Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Murphy against Wesley. Now here is Murphy. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.